welcome back. This is A Bard's Tale, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. My name is Thomas. I'm here with Allison, Diamond, and David, and we are trekking through the sewers. This is part 2 of this episode. So you have found your way to a suspicious door. The Minotaur, new addition to the party, is going at it with thieves' tools, if I remember correctly.
Yes. 29. Surprisingly finesse the bow.
Right, you managed to get both of them just right, and it clicks right open. What do you do?
Go in.
As soon as there's clearance, I'm heading right in.
Okay. Could everybody make me a reflex save?
Yeah.
Is that a dex?
Yeah. You might have proficiency in it, Struana. Or, not Struana. Anna. Damn it! It's going to be a second.
Anna.
It's Struana.
Struana. 7?
That's not good.
Oh, it's not.
23.
That's much better. Alright, so if you got above 15, you're going to take 4 electric damage. Otherwise, you'll take 8.
Okay.
No, I
I
won't.
forgot Lovelace rolls separately, so yeah, she took
Actually, we'll still take 4 because I have resistance to lightning damage.
Yes. Yes, you do.
It's a very dark map.
Yes. There should be a portion.
There it is. Okay, I see it.
Bottom center. So as you open the door, from the top, there is a small kind of V delta of copper, and it zaps out a fan of electricity toward the door as it opens and goes past it. You find yourself on these stairs in the room in the center.
So we came in through the top of the stairs and go down the stairs into this room? Or that's the top of the stairs and stands at the bottom?
This is the top of the stairs. And it was the top of the stairs where the trap fired off. And it goes down over some rushing water that's nominally clean. It's not raw sewage or anything. It's probably some sort of storm effluence and runoff.
I'm going to punch the trap.
Okay. With the intention of disarming it?
Or breaking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me an intelligence check in this case.
An intelligence?
Or no, it's dexterity. I'm sorry.
I thought it would be a strength. Sorry.
I'd let it go with the strength if you wanted to use strength.
With a strength, that's 28.
Okay.
More fun to just break it that way.
You put some cracks in the rocks around the copper wire, and it deforms. And you don't think it's gonna perform that very delicate function anymore.
Yeah.
And I walk down the stairs and try to figure out where we're going next.
Okay.
There are 3 places.
There is on this table a candle that's an ever candle. It's a very, very, very simple magical device. It's just a candle that never goes out. It gives about a candle's worth of light. There are a few maps and some instructions on various spots on there. it's not hard to piece together that it's instructions for storm pressure measurements of when certain parts of the area need to be flooded.
Is assassin guy with us?
Yes.
Okay. Which direction does he want to go?
This is as far as I have followed. I followed only so far. I know that this is essentially a dead end, and I also know the shadows around here are disturbed. We'll find them somewhere in this area.
What's on that? What do the doors look like? Is there a window, or are they just?
They're pressurized bulkhead type doors.
Like Fallout style.
Yeah. They've been installed into older architecture. This wasn't originally a flood section, but you put enough bulkheads in.
Left or forward?
Left, I'd say. Always turn left.
From here, in order to keep them from surprising you, Brother Pink reaches out his hand, and from the shadow of his hand, a staff springs up into it. He taps it on the ground, and you see all of the shadows in the area take on a ripple like his cloak. Like that, as though he taps briefly into all of them, and then he just falls into his own shadow.
Whoa. That's a way to travel.
Yeah. He's running interference.
Yeah.
So, door on the left?
Yeah, let's do it.
So this door, your passive perceptions and investigations, it has not been opened in a long time, and it's kind of slimed shut. You see some fungal growth along the seams of it you're old and caked on.
Does the other door look like it's been opened more recently?
These two both, yes.
Well, they haven't gone. Doesn't look like anyone's gone through this one in a long time.
Yeah.
Do we want to try one of the other ones?
If I were evading, I would take every time I could over water. So why not we try this one?
All right,
Good.
let's do it.
All right. It is also locked.
Try this again. $20.
You seem to have set the keys right, but you just can't get it to turn.
Can I
Break it.
assist her?
You can. That would give her advantage.
I'm assisting you.
$25.
ClickClack moves one of the picks just a little bit down, and then points and goes, "Okay, now."
Impressive nod of approval, and I stand up and go through.
Please tell me you say impressive nod of approval.
I'm not sure if she knows what two of those words mean, so
Fair
just a
enough.
nod, say, he's cool.
When you describe your actions with the accent, it's confusing. And then I do this. Okay.
This is how I talk to myself when no one's around, so this is great.
No, I've seen it.
And then Diamond filled out the paperwork. I too narrate my own life once in a
It's
while.
more like, what is this bullshit? Why does nobody know how to fill it? It's a lot of ranting, really.
So, what are you guys using for a light source?
Dark vision.
Okay. The classic answer.
I don't think I. Sorry, I've been used to playing a character with dark vision and light, so I haven't considered it. If it's dark in here, I'm gonna go back and grab that candle.
It is.
Then yeah, I'm gonna go back and grab that candle.
Okay.
If Explorer's Pack has a torch or something in it, I don't know details.
I have torches.
Also an option. Good.
Torch works.
I
Okay.
also have a refractor to make it brighter.
I realized I was muted. I also use a torch.
All right. Through the torchlight, you're able, again, passive perceptions will let you see the kind of just barely reflections off the membrane of a gelatinous cube. They, as you know, they're used to clean the area, and this one seems to be in the process of being combed out. There's a grate along the floor that is being run up through it, and it's pulling out all sorts of detritus and bits and debris and at least one shiny object. The thing seems to like it. It quivers a little bit as it goes up.
Okay. Can we get around it?
Not currently, but it'll only be about another round before it finishes, and then hold still for a little while. Do you guys do anything to it?
I'm
I'm gonna
see
go
if-
back. I'm gonna walk back out and try and the other door.
Okay. Also locked.
And we try to unlock it.
I go help her.
I'll watch the gelatinous cube.
While it's bathing.
28.
Bomber.
The door springs open.
Fireball!
And then torch inside.
You see down the hall, like so. There are several more grates. Obviously, you can't see all the way around the corners, but my GM laziness is showing a little.
Let us go this way.
Alright.
Okay.
The gelatinous cube takes a move sliding toward the room.
I'm gonna close the
let's,
door.
Let's leave. Yeah.
Okay. You hear it as you close it. It's coming up, and just like you hear it contact with the door and just kind of ooze onto it.
Yeah.
I go forward to the intersection up here.
All right, you see more cubes, more hallways, more grates.
Is this a door to my left?
Yes, it is also far less used, grown over with fungus.
Well then, let us go. Continue moving forward.
So as you were the first one to do so, I believe, Anna. As you head over this grate, I'm gonna need a reflex save.
What is that? 9?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm using an
Oh.
old phrase. It's a dexterity save.
Okay, then yeah. That was a 9.
Total.
Total?
Yes. It's
Dex
just
plus proficiency plus your roll.
I don't know that I'm proficient in Dex. I'm proficient
Oh.
in Strength and Constitution.
Okay, so Dex plus your roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
10. Wait, sorry, 10.
Okay.
This is still not very good.
Better. You only die a little now.
Right. Significantly less.
I don't die at all.
There's some mild hemorrhaging.
It's only
thing
3
is-
slashing damage. Essentially, the grate springs up toward the ceiling, and it's on rails on each corner, and it just shoots up the rails toward the top and gets spring loaded at the top. You don't have anywhere near the viscosity that a gelatinous cube does, so it comes up with enough force to do 3 damage. You know.
I grunt. What's your medicine? Wipe it off. Keep going forward.
Okay.
And instead of walking over this grate, I'm like, is it on the same sort of springy thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So what does it take? So that's like, what, a 5-foot square? What does it take to, like, jump over it?
A fairly low athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. I'm gonna jump over it then over here.
Okay. How
What's
about everybody
17?
else?
We are jumping.
Okay.
Yeah.
34.
23.
Also good. Stan, how'd you do? Or what did you do?
All right, the dexterity saving throw. I actually get something.
You're just gonna walk through it.
I'm gonna jaunt.
Okay. You could do a jump, which would be an athletics check.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do a barrel roll. All right, 13. Not a barrel roll, but
Email turn. Not that either.
13 will be enough on this one.
Yay.
It's not very hard to jump 5 feet. There is a second one here.
Down to the same, yeah.
Alright, there is another door back here that is similarly all gooped up.
Has not been
Okay.
used lately.
Yes.
Yes, it has not.
Yes, it has not. It has wet living things thriving along the seal of the door.
What about this door by Stan?
Those ones are more used. They seem to be part of the flood network.
is this one locked?
Well, is there a way to hold the thing down while I try to unlock?
You could attempt to disarm it.
What kind of roll does that take?
It's a thieves' tool roll. That is the kind of roll.
Okay. Well, I
If
will
that
try.
doesn't work, you could hit it with a giant axe.
Hmm. 20?
Just weighing options.
So with a 20, you find a place in the mechanism you think you can just put a simple little shunt and it'll lock it up. You discover that you were wrong, but you discover it without your face in front of the mechanism. So it goes off, but you don't have to make a trap check. You were being careful. You didn't fail by that much.
But am I able to then keep it from...
No, you did not disarm the trap on that roll.
Do I try again now?
That's usually the question I ask you.
Yeah, fair.
If anybody else is proficient in Thieves' Tools, they can also do teamwork.
It's a 27 now.
Okay. This time, using the same thing you did before, just a larger dowel, you stick it into a gearworks, and when the spring goes, it just never catches any momentum.
And then try to unlock the door.
Okay.
And I'll help.
All right. So, with advantage,
28.
you are able to unlock it. The springs catch. It doesn't immediately open, though.
Does it sound squishy on the other end of it?
It sounds just darn near aquatic on the other side of it. As you put your ear to the door, it sounds like you're listening to water.
I don't think we should go this way.
Mm-mm.
This way.
Okay.
So where's the next door that I can see? Is there one here? Or is there one here or here?
It is here
There it is.
and
Okay.
here. And there is one here
right.
as well as you're bringing the light there.
All right, so another leap.
Okay. Give me a roll.
30.
29.
Excellent.
23 to try and unlock the door.
All
Unless the gnome is helping. I don't know your names. Anna does not know your names.
That's fine.
At no point was there an introduction.
I don't know your name either.
Yeah.
It's not even my real name, so you know.
Are you helping?
Yes.
You have to get there, but...
I got a 22, by the way. Jump over that.
Plenty.
It's now
It's
30
kind of a
to
don't roll a 1 situation.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah.
It's
Especially
now
for Stan.
30.
30 on the door?
Yep.
The lock clicks. And once again, it does not immediately pop.
And listen.
Same sound.
I'm thinking that wall leads to an aquarium.
Also the ocean behind this.
Yeah.
Okay, forward.
Right. And remember, the stuff on the bench in mentioned like storm drain flooding.
Right.
So 22 to jump over that one.
Okay.
Oh, that was terrible. Only a 17 that time.
Right. At level 12, even on an off day, you're kind of okay on these traps.
20.
I only fit in 1 pirouette.
29 to unlock the door. I'm assuming it's locked.
It is. And you click it, it pops open a little bit.
All right. Let's go through.
Huzzah.
Torch ahead of me.
So there's a whole bunch of spare machinery through this room. You're able to see several kind of inexplicable as far as what exactly they may have once been for, but very large machines.
Are they operating?
No, long dormant. A lot of dust on them. kind of like caked on sediment from having been flooded over and then left behind.
Can I find any sign of an undead minotaur or oily feathers that are rotten?
You could give me a survival test. Everybody could do their tracking mojo.
21.
And if Hunter's Mark still lasts, if we're still in that, you're in...
I did the big one. It's 8 hours.
Got 21. How did ClickClack do?
Do I get a bonus for Hunter's Mark?
It's advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not better. 21.
Okay, 21 each. The room does have. It seems like it has been inhabited by that creature at some point. It's really difficult in the underground portions, like how long the air has been stagnant here.
I'm looking at this door down here to the south. Does it look used?
Yeah, as much as the rest.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing up here is going to lead to more floodedness. Do you want to try this door?
Okay. You gonna help me out?
Mm-hmm.
20.
Just can't seem to make the tumblers click on this one.
So I'm going to listen to the door first and hear if it is wet on the other side.
It doesn't sound the same. It doesn't sound like it's actively submerged.
And then I'm going to break through the door.
Okay.
I'm going to move out of her way.
That is 24 for strength.
Okay. The lock, the jam of the lock shudders in place, but does not yield.
I glare at it. How about 32?
32 strength?
Yes.
You rip the bolt right out of the lock. The parts of the door jam come along with it. You hear the twang and snap of delicate metal, and the door is now sliding right open for you.
You see click cringe a little bit, like you heard a child scream.
I look at him and just like, you just have to have proper stance. Lopes the axe back up and goes through with torch aloft.
There is a door here and a door here.
We go to the one at the end. We try to open the one at the end.
Okay. Give it a roll.
That's 11, unless I have advantage.
Yes, you do.
Are you just going to help on every one unless you're not? That doesn't actually help any. That's
what teamwork is for.
11 is the high one there, so...
Ah. Absolutely no love.
Well, let's smack it a few times.
When she starts getting violent with the door, I get out of the way.
Wait, I smack it and then I listen, because I already said I was going to smack it. 23?
Doesn't immediately yield. You see the area it's set into shudder a bit.
I then remember to listen and listen.
It doesn't sound like water. No noticeable sounds on the other side.
29? I'm not trying to destroy the door, just make it open.
Right. You're destroying the lock. And
yeah.
that does it that time. You manage to, with another just squealing, crunching thud, the lock gives way.
I like this new guy.
Even though it's a lady. Whatever.
She doesn't mind.
It's a lady bull.
So you again, there's some machinery. There, seems to be a stack of discs and some large tanks and things, and what looks to be some kind of fan mechanism.
What's this?
Yeah, what is that?
That is the stack of discs, and that is the fan. It's mounted on the wall. The fan mechanisms. It's again. It seems like it's been dormant for some amount of time.
Is this dead end?
Don't see any doors here.
Look into the fan.
Do you now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's everybody else when that happens?
Oh.
She charged in ahead of me.
Yep.
I was in the doorway.
Depending on how quickly she reacts, I haven't even gotten into the room yet.
I am in front of it, and I. How tall is the fan mechanism?
It's about 5 foot tall. Give me a perception
So
test.
If it's shorter than me, then I scrunch down to look into it. 18?
We're the beholder waiting in the tunnel.
The next thing that's going to happen is you're going to roll initiative, because you got a high enough perception that you get to roll initiative. Because as you're looking at it, you realize that, you've seen moving parts and things on machinery like this, and it has all the right shapes, but, that fan doesn't have an axle to turn on. It's like a replica, and then it snaps at you.
I walked onto a mimic. That's great. I get a 17 for initiative.
Just for flavor, can I say that as she leaned over to the fan, ClickClack goes, "Watch out for that!"
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
My initiative is 17. We will destroy it.
Are we all rolling initiative yet, or just?
Yeah, let's go ahead and all roll.
I got a 20.
Wow. I'll see you all you guys in a couple hours. 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some tiny numbers on this thing.
Yeah, that was not top notch.
Oh, and Lovelace gets her own noise. 11 for the crab.
I'm trying to find what my attack roll is.
I believe it's plus 13. And Anna, tell me again, it was a 17?
Yes.
A split second before it would have gotten the jump on you and very potentially ended at least your current contentment. You realize that you are about to stick your head in a mimic's mouth. And Anna, you got initiative on that one.
I am very upset about everything, which I don't know how else to describe how rage is going to happen, except that she's just opening doors and her head's struck dead, and I'm with these strangers, and I'm going to take it out on this mother truck right now, and start by
doors just haven't been doing it for you.
Yeah, let's start by hitting it a couple of times with my axe, huh?
Seems like a popular choice.
So that's a 29 to hit.
And you took the bonus action to rage, right?
Yeah.
Are you power attacking?
You mean double attacking?
No, power attack with your Great Weapon Master is less to hit but higher damage.
Oh, no. I'm just gonna...
Okay.
See how regular it goes. And if we like each other, then we can progress.
So
All
a
right.
29 and a 17.
Your one of those, whichever you like, is a sneak attack because of your rakish audacity. So, go ahead and give me damage on both. It was basically leaning into them. I mean, it's not a quick mover. It is in the ooze family of sewer monsters.
So much math. 32 damage.
Okay, is that the first one or both?
That's both. That's the combination of them.
Okay. 32, and you also raged, so a bolt of lightning shoots out to someone within your aura.
That's going to be at that thing, and it's within 10 feet, and that's going to be him. I think that's a...
D6.
Yes. Jeez. That's an additional 7. I'm gonna clobber it. That's what I'm doing. There's a war cry-ish thing. Mostly it sounds like overly loud grunt.
Yeah, you between the two strikes, your axe is hitting the stone behind it that it's stuck to. Like about a third of the thing, you've divided it like a pie chart. The third of it is just sort of like drooping down the wall. You can see little pseudopods trying to get grip on the bricks behind it. It's oozing a kind of a grayish liquid. Bonus action, regular action, movement or anything?
Going to disengage and dance back a little bit, which I can do. Just
You used your bonus action.
Oh, okay. Then it's just...
You could just move and it would provoke.
No, it doesn't.
It would get a reaction against you.
No, it doesn't, because I attacked it. That's what fancy footwork does.
Oh, look at you.
No, it doesn't. I'm just going to back up a little.
Tell us about fancy footwork.
You put it on here.
I know.
When you choose this archetype, it's an archetype at 3rd level. You learn how to land a strike and then slip away without reprisal. During your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn.
Brilliant. It's basically the mobile feat. Okay, so it looked like it takes a swipe and you're just not where you thought it would be. Fancy hoof work.
Yeah.
And that is your turn. Stan, what do you do? Go ahead and put your token where you go.
Well, this is where I would have been when that happened. Or are you talking to Struana?
I meant after Anna's
Anna.
movement.
Also guilty.
No, I just think it's great that it's going to keep happening because the name sucks.
So, well, you definitely look different on the map. There's at least that. So, let's see, how far away am I? Not terribly far. So I've seen it. I didn't necessarily identify what it was, but I saw it try to eat her, and she smacked it.
Yeah, and you see now some very clearly organic wounds. Like that's not what a fan does when you hit it.
I'm gonna run up to it and strike it with my flaming hammer.
Okay. Roll me that beautiful hammer footage.
I got a 2 for a total of 12.
Total of what now?
12.
Bam! You got it.
Really? All right.
Not particularly dexterous.
There's a coffee mug out there on the internet that says it is definitely not a mimic. That is what the coffee mug says.
All right. Max damage 14.
basically you pound at the middle of it, and from where that gash is, just a gout of liquid is forced out, and then it just sort of and falls onto the wall in sort of a gray amorphous bag. It does not continue to move.
God, I forgot to roll one of my d8s.
I like what you do. Is there a door behind it?
Nope.
Okay.
Is there anything behind it?
Is there anything else interesting in this room?
I mean, there is a smattering of stuff in the mimic goop. Most of it looks like small bones.
Poke it and look for something shiny.
Okay. Minimal investigation check. We'll find 2 small pouches of coins and gems. About 10 gold worth of mixed copper and silver, and 5 gems worth 10 gold pieces each.
Grab the one of each and just you can flip a coin, toss one to Stan, and here you go.
Right. The rest is just goblin bones.
Yeah. Put one in my... I don't know if I got the gems or the gold, and it doesn't really matter. But catch. It's Stan, catch. Or no, it's Stan, you're a human, right? Human,
yeah.
Catch.
Right, we have not yet exchanged names.
No.
Okay, what do you guys do?
I'm already heading back
Okay.
a different way.
As soon as it hits the ground, ClickClack's like, done. Next.
Yeah.
Is this a door that we haven't opened yet?
No, you've opened... Oh, this one, yes, is currently unopened.
I opened that door.
Okay. And this has moved a little closer to the sound of the noise.
Is it also locked?
Yeah.
Do you need my help?
30. Not
No. She doesn't need your help.
Not that time? Not that time?
She got this one. Click.
And open it and torch through.
So Stan went past where she was and went to the other side of this kind of engine register looking thing.
Okay.
That's what I was headed to.
Is there a door here?
Nothing obvious.
When I see there's a cube, I'm going to close the door and say, there's a cube here too.
Possibly the same cube.
Should I... Can I roll an what kind of... Investigation? I feel like...
I have that.
So a D20 is what you're telling me.
I'm having flashbacks to like the first Diablo. I'm like, but I want to fill in the map.
I got a
I'm sorry, you got a what?
A 6.
I got a 10.
Okay.
I can't help.
No.
You don't want my help.
Doesn't seem like there's anything unusual back there. And the machine itself is a little odd. But
Is this just a wall here then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did Lovelace roll investigation? I know she shares like all of your skills, right?
She did worse than I did.
All clear.
All right. Well, are there any other doors that we haven't unlocked in this area?
There's the watery ones. Well, you've unlocked them. You haven't opened them.
Yeah.
So all of the rest of this area is all wall? Is that what's happening?
Yes. Well, okay. You searched kind of around here. The investigation check is generally a small area.
Investigation. I can't possibly help you guys on the investigation check. I have like a -1 to it. It's not.
I know. It's might as well roll. You can always roll well. I mean, we've been tragically rolling low.
I have an 8. I got an 18.
See? You gotta believe in yourself.
So as you guys are all like, it's all clear back there, Anna looks and sees just a hint of a shadow out of place at the bottom of the door, where there's of a patch of wall where there's a very small, like, fisheye lens at ankle level.
Whose ankle?
What is?
Knee
it?
level for
Very different ankles here.
ClickClack.
Look down here. What is this?
I look down there. What is this?
It's a peephole.
A wave.
You don't see anything through the other side. It seems dark on the other end.
It's a peephole in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Can
What
I,
if
like,
I
feel
start
around?
feeling
Yeah.
around and seeing if there's a door there?
Yeah,
Like
that's what I'm
push on
that's what I'm
it,
about.
bang on it. Yeah.
Give me an investigation check.
About to be a hammer check. 18.
13.
A different number.
Less than that. With your various efforts, you're able to kind of thump around and find where there's about a doorway size, about a 5x8 section that is hollow on the other end. You can hear like a different density.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't sound like water.
Should we try and break it? Or should, there's probably a trick to it. I said problem, right?
First I listen.
It's much harder through stone. Give me a perception check. This isn't just passive perception anymore.
Shh, be quiet. I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 3.
Nah, yeah. I actually
Rolling
lean
perception.
into the wall a little too fast and like scrape my ear.
Right, you get your earring caught on one of the.
No,
it's
it's fine.
It's really hard to tell through this much stone.
I'm working on trying to figure out how to open the damn thing. I don't really care if there's water on the other side. Aquatic mount.
I'll figure it out.
I'll just improve my speed.
Thus far, you haven't seen any mechanism, any way through. I'm sure you figured out how the assassins get through, but that's just not an available option for you guys.
You want to try to break it?
Yeah. That was, yeah.
It's a stone wall though. Like that's much harder than breaking a door.
You both have very large weapons.
Yes, but I don't want to break the very large weapon.
Yeah.
Magic weapon?
I don't know. Is it a magic weapon?
It is. It's
I would
vicious.
think
Oh.
at this level it would have to be. Or
Yeah.
you're bad at your job.
See, here I thought vicious was just a fancy name for it. I didn't realize that meant it was magic.
Yeah, no, that bestows a fairly nifty quality on it.
Yeah.
What is?
It's not just catty
No.
to its friends.
It's seriously not on this, so you might as well tell me what it is.
I don't know off the top of my head, but it's definitely in the TMG or something.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's extra damage on a critical hit.
So I have smith's tools and a
Mhm.
shovel. I mean, all right, would any of that be useful to get through this?
Not really. mason's tools. I would let that count.
Anyway, my point was, a magic weapon is not going to break if you hit it too hard on a stone. It's going to hurt the stone.
Yeah.
I can try a few strength checks and we'll see what happens.
So, can I see through the peephole?
It's dark on the other side. Right? Theoretically, you could.
I might be able to step through. And then if we put you guys, if you guys go inside the bag of holding again, and that might work.
20.
We could also break it down and not violate the laws of time and space.
Bah.
19, 20, and 21. I tried to hit it 3 times.
Okay. I mean, you're definitely making impact. Like there is masonry starting to shudder off. But you have it hasn't no noticeable cracks, no stones out of place. Fairly heavy stone wall. You figure with another few minutes of pounding, you could probably break it. Like you've taken its measure.
If I can I thieves tools it to look for either some way through or a weak spot? Like, how would we do that?
You guys have pretty thoroughly investigated and defined the area of the door, like where it is, and there does not seem to be a mechanism to open. Like there's no hinges, there's no slides, nothing like that.
Vicious.
Does that machine open it? She points at the giant machine in the room.
That's a fair question.
Like, puts axe down and crosses fingers on top of it and waits.
Right, because Anna doesn't actually know how assassins travel.
I be ClickClack at the machine.
As far as you can tell, it's some sort of pressurization pump. It's basically to clear water if it needs to be unflooded.
By the way, vicious weapon?
Yes.
When you roll a 20 on your attack roll with this magic weapon, the target takes an extra 7 damage of the weapon's type. Your critical hurts more.
Nice.
Cool. So I'm just hitting wall. Do you need me to just roll a bunch?
Yeah, that's a great thing to do. So give me a minute's worth, which will be 3 rolls. If anybody else wants to help or teamwork or whatever, now's a great time.
Am I just rolling straight strength or athletics or?
I'd give it athletics. Also, what happens to you after you rage?
It does not say.
You're not exhausted.
It
I
does
don't
not
remember. I know there can be consequences.
It just says advantage on strength. It lasts for 1 minute, and I can use it 4 times per rest.
Okay.
I assume per long rest. If you're going to give it athletics, then you said 10 rolls?
Uh-huh. 3 for the minute.
So 20, 37, and 29.
Nice. Anybody helping? Also rolling? Doing other things?
I have an idea for an assist. Because I'm the crazy obsessive engineer.
Okay.
I tell her where to hit to do the most damage structurally.
Okay.
I can assist in the hitting, if that would be there's room for a hammer in there.
So go ahead and take advantage on those rolls from the team working of the engineering type and the was Stan hitting it as well, or what was Stan doing?
Yeah, Stan got a natural 20 to hit it
Hot
first
diggity.
time.
So with
Knockin's
advantage,
also rolled 2 nat 20s.
yeah, right? That's crazy. With advantage, that's 37, 29, no, 37, 37, and 34.
All right, you have driven a measurable hole through this thing. The wall is not like it won't take much more to kick down like a portion that you can walk through. It occurs to you that you've made a lot of noise.
Yeah.
It does not occur to me.
I still have my bow out. I expect us to get attacked at every turn.
Okay.
I got a nat 20, a 17, and a 26
So
for hitting it.
You can now see through the wall, and the light is coming through. There's a section of hallway. Can I get a marching order? Who is where?
I'll be in the middle.
I'll go first.
I will be caboose.
I don't get through it yet. Can we get through it yet?
Not quite. Where are you standing as you're beating at it?
I was standing directly in front of it. I don't even know where it is, so it would be right there.
Sure.
He's
Sure,
about
I am.
stance. He's about stance.
I'm the machine is where I would be standing, so I'm off to the side supervising.
Okay.
Like I'm literally just out of the strike zone.
You know, it's kind of like we're knocking. Isn't that polite?
It is a lot like knocking.
Come to borrow a cup of pain.
Give us our bard back.
Okay, what is your... does a 21 hit you, Anna?
Yeah.
All right.
Ow.
Then that is auto critical for...
Jeez.
That's gonna be 43 piercing damage. Something just pops up out from under the machine, and a small shape overhand just drives a blade into your kidney, misses your spine by a bit.
Wait, from under the pressure machine?
From right here,
Oh, bitch.
out of the shadows. And I'm going to need a Constitution save from Anna.
That's 18.
18?
Yes.
Solid. So you take 3 points of poison damage, but you don't have any other effects that go along with. You can feel it like an extra sting in the wound, and then it disappears.
So, like, coughs blood and looks at the gnome. What was that? You were right there.
Did I see it?
Yeah, you saw it spring up. You saw it all happen.
It came out from under the machine.
Yeah.
Is the machine elevated or just came out from under because it has a shadow that it could use?
That second thing.
Got ya. Okay.
Oh, it does not disappear. It steps through the shadow, attempts to go back through, and is rebuffed. I take that back completely. I forgot that somebody was kicking people out of that. Nope. Mm-hmm. It is now trapped right behind It's stealthed. Like, it attempts to disappear. Give me perception checks. As soon as it realizes it doesn't have its retreat available.
29. I rolled a natural 20 on that perception.
Oh!
5.
32.
So Stan is just looking the wrong whole way, but after that brief discussion between you two, you both just kind of like look and then look over to your left. And this is right there.
Can I shoot it now?
Hit it!
Yes, let's all roll initiative. It got its surprise attack.
There's a high initiative. Good for you. 22.
29. Just 9.
So, first up is gonna be ClickClack at 22.
Does this thing have mass, or is it just like a visible living shadow?
Well, once you squint your eyes and take a look, it's not part of the shadows. It's really close. Like, it tried hard. Really
But this
wanted
is a body.
Yes.
It says depth.
Yes.
Okay. Then
You're
yeah.
saying that, and I
I'm
hear
a-
Chameleon Circuit playing Count the Shadows in my head, so thanks for that.
I'm gonna shoot it with my bow.
Okay.
11 plus. Actually, no. Sorry. 11 plus. Wow, I suddenly forgot numbers. Hang on. 18. No. Yes, 18.
18 will hit.
Yay! Ha! Hurry. Okay. It's acted already, right?
Yes.
Do I get sneak attack?
Yes, because it's within 5 feet of a friend.
33 damage.
Is that the first shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I get 2 of those. I always forget. Oh, okay. Second one's a 30.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Sorry, a 25.
Still.
26 on the second attack. 26 damage.
Okay, you feather him, like it goes straight through the feather. Like there's exit wounds involved. It shrieks and kind of slinks into the machine, trying to escape. Not doing a very good job of it. You see black blood gouting out of it. Anna, what do you do?
Oh, good, my turn. I'm going to attack it a few times.
Okay.
It's easy to spot now. There's arrows sticking out of it.
So it's weird. So the way that this sheet says sneak attack is 3d6 extra damage on attack where you have advantage, or another enemy of the creature is within 5 feet.
Yes.
So this counts for this?
Yes, you and Stan are pretty much stacked up right on top of it. ClickClack is very close.
Okay. So there's 1 to hit, the second to hit. Smash it with the thing.
Those are both hit. So 1, 2 with the axe. One of those gets your sneak damage.
So that's 38 and 12. And if it is still conscious at the end of it, I'm going to use my bonus action to pierce it with my horns.
It is still conscious. I mean, you have shorn off a leg of this halfling-sized creature. It is bleeding badly. You guys just immediately wrecked it all at once.
I'm still gonna use the bonus action. I don't know what just a melee attack is going to be, though, because I don't...
Strength plus proficiency.
Thank you.
If it's a two-handed weapon, it's strength and a half.
She's using her horn weapon.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
Her gore attack.
So use both hands.
Yeah, well. So that's 33 to hit.
That's a critical.
So, is I think each horn, it's on here twice. Is each horn
No,
a 1d10?
It's one attack. It's just the way the sheet printed.
All right.
So it's a D10 plus your strength.
Oh, well then it's 10.
Doubled the dice, so 11. And that's enough. After that, like the last shot of just wham! He like finally gets kind of shunted into a corner that's not quite big enough for it to fit, and you hear things breaking, and like its body goes at a strange angle, and then just stays right there in the little corner that you shoved it into.
And now there are new patches of blood.
Yeah, black ichor.
It does a little about it.
Your
Is itself.
Stan, you got to roll higher initiative.
Right? Not getting any action.
I
He's cheering
know.
on though. Yeah.
I'm going to scream about it for a minute and then root through his clothes and look for anything interesting.
Okay. As you do, you hear a noise from right about here, and you see a little feathery bastard turn the door, and the entire area floods. Shoosh.
All right.
You know I can walk on water.
The water is pouring through.
I'm going to go ahead and activate that storm aura and breathe in water.
Okay.
Very frustrating, but...
Remember I mentioned I got my breathing mask ready? My oxygen tank?
I do remember that.
Yeah. For just
Excellent.
such an occasion.
We're gonna roll initiative here again pretty soon, because the other thing that happens as this water is swooshing past you, you realize that it is not empty. There are little black shapes in the water, and it's not raw sewage because it has teeth and little quippers.
I don't like this at all.
I don't approve.
We're yeah. Did we want to wrap there for the evening, or
That might be an okay moment, as we are getting a little late, and you're about to start a rather complex trap. It might take a half. I don't know how you guys are going to fix this. So.
In that we agree.
But since we're there, the other thing that happens right about the time you realize what's happening, a pulse of electricity goes through the water, and you all you feel your muscles clench up and you have to get a Constitution save for me.
I feel it, but I don't have to save for you.
Oh,
Wow.
You'll get a +3, David, by being next to me.
Yay!
Resistance to lightning damage, right?
so you'll take half resistance.
Oh, okay.
You said
Wait,
Constitution.
what am I rolling?
Right, but the save is for an effect.
22.
22. That's excellent.
19.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We have some durable characters, as we've discovered over the last year. That's good, because that means you're not paralyzed.
Yay.
17 for love.
She still gets it.
Oh, hang on. 20.
All right.
We should have gone through one
That
of them.
saves. You guys manage not to freeze up and seize up as the water's hitting you. The first bouts of electrified water. Meanwhile, quippers are discovering latches on you and trying to get tooth holds, and the entire place is flooding. It's filling up rapidly. You can tell that there is a pressure of flow from above that is driving water through. The floodgates have opened. Something awful is happening. It sounds like that's right about time for me to wrap up. That's exactly when I like to wrap up, when things are at their direst. So, on that cliffhanger-y note,
Anything exciting happening with Struana while these guys are we just still in the future?
you hear a banging on the door in your room, and you hear several of the voices from the room that you've picked out, all talking to Harridan, saying, "I told you this was a stupid idea. We should have gone straight for the throat. It's now you've led them back, and we all have to go it on our own. You go slow them down. I'm gonna get out of here."
Why is no one telling me what's happening?
And then Harridan leaves, and you're left with hazy, ghost-like images of people you recognize as friends and are having trouble placing. And that is where we will cut. This is GameBreakers. I am Thomas. I'm here with Allison, Diamond, and David, and thanks for watching us play A Bard's Tale 5th Edition. If you like what we do, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And if you want it to get better, we've got a Patreon. We'd like it to get better too. Thanks from all of us here. Have a good game.